back again with another Chanson which I discovered recently are, I think, Spanish perfumes. And I think these are probably the Spanish ones you pick up in supermarkets, you know, for cheap. But I'm rather fond of the original green one. So I decided I wanted to try the other flankers that are available that you can get hold of. And there's one that I'm still waiting for called, I think it's called a Mansa, which I think means sunset or something. Or sunshine maybe. I'll double check it when it arrives. But that's coming from somewhere in Europe, probably actually directly from Spain. So I think it's going to take a bit of a while. This Chanson Mar Azul, which means blue sea in Spanish, is from Latino, so you can actually get this relatively quickly. And I mean, colour coding in perfumes obviously is always pretty good. Normally you can get a little bit of a vibe of what something's going to smell like from the colour of it. So I mean, obviously I just did Oxygen, and that's blue, and that's a clean, fresh aquatic scent. This one is also blue. I mean, it's literally called Blue Sea. It's a clean, fresh aquatic scent. Very different from Oxygen, totally different vibe, because it's fruity and crisp and clean. And it's, I think, again, this probably only cost me £6 for a 100ml bottle. And it's a nice frosted glass. It's got this cool, very plasticky, I mean, it looks cheap, but who cares? This one surprised me by how yummy it was. I wasn't sure if I was going to be mad for it. I'm just going to give it a quick spray and then I'll read the notes. Oh, ooh, they've got good sprayers, these, actually. You wouldn't have to worry, because they are a bit, I mean, they're a bit body sprayish in a way, I guess, just because they're quite watery. I don't think they're, I mean, they're eau de toilette fresh. So, I mean, they're also so cheap that it doesn't matter, because you keep spraying it all day and it would be fine. It would be absolutely fine. Okay, this is a fruity floral heaven. This is really nice. Again, didn't know what to expect. Amazed by how yummy this is, genuinely. So, top notes. This is according to Notino, by the way. I will tell you that it's slightly different on one of the other websites I found this on. So, apricot, tangerine, blackcurrant is the top notes. Middle notes, French labdanum, I don't know what that is, damask rose and lily of the valley. Base notes, vanilla, amber and musk. In another one that I saw, the middle notes include freesia, and the base notes was ambergris and not amber. And I do think there might be freesia in there, because this has real vibes for me of, which is why I really like it. It's why I've instantly connected to it. So I wore my favourite perfume in the whole world, and it will remain my favourite perfume in the whole world forever, was Belle's de Ricci by Nina Ricci, Liberty Fizz. So the original green one in this green swirly bottle and the shiny pink crown lid. If anyone remembers that from the 90s or 2000s, it was a fresh, heavenly, tangy, it was perfection. I don't really know what else to say, but it was black currants and raspberries and basil and tomato leaf and freesia, and it was just perfection. But they discontinued it many years ago. Despite me buying every bottle that was known to man, I ran out of it. So I've got one bottle saved for a very special occasion, and then, you know, really just so I can sniff it every now and again. But there's nothing that smells like it. There's no dupes for it. Nothing smells quite the same. This one has slight vibes of it. It's not in any way a dupe. It doesn't smell the same, but it has the blackcurranty tanginess, and it's definitely got the kind of floral. Oh, when you first spray it, it is very fruity. You can smell the blackcurrant and the tangerine, and I think the apricot is a note that I'm not very used to, which is giving it such a lovely fruity smell. It's really lovely, but it's so fresh. And then after a couple of minutes, you definitely get a bit more of the floral notes. I don't get a huge amount of vanilla, but it's It just slightly sweetens everything up, but it's not vanilla-y by any means. And this one on my skin lasted, I think it lasted in its kind of original scent a little bit better than the green one in a way, but I think that's because the green one just totally changes to a complete like herbally, citrusy, floral, grassy floral. And I think this one maybe just is a little bit more noticeable because it retains its fruity florals for a bit longer. But so when I was saying in my oxygen, however you say it, review, this is a clean, fresh, laundry, damp, out of the washing machine smell. So this one has much more of a crisp freshness and less of a creamy, sweet freshness. But again, it's ridiculously cheap. It's like such a bargain. And I think it's another one that you could wear and just smell really fresh and nice. Like, again, it's not so strong that everyone will smell it. Not at all. It's quite subtle. I could wear this easily. I could reapply it numerous times through the day because it's so cheap anyway. And it happily does have one of the sprayers where you can just pop this off and then use I can't remember the name of them, but you know, the little bottles where like you pump the perfume into that little mini bottle to travel with. So I can just keep it in my bag, take it to work, which is what I do with a lot of my perfumes, so that I don't have to take a big bottle in my bag because they are quite, I mean, this is quite heavy. Glass, very nice. The lid is, you know, a bit tacky, but who cares? I think it's really nice. I don't really think that's quite a nice perfume. I was genuinely surprised. I didn't think I'd like a blue sea one as much as I like the green, really like super zesty one. But I really like it, and it's making me really look forward to the bright orange version, which I think is going to be a very sunny, citrusy, joyous smell. I mean, I have to say, they all smell like Spanish holidays. That's what they smell like. They are fresh and beautiful, and they smell like sunny, seasidey, summery scents. So yeah, I mean, these are really quite impressive considering, but they are a bit body sprayish, there's no denying. But if you don't mind reapplying, or you just want to, again, if you work somewhere where you want that first lovely zingy smell, or something you can really smell when you first put it on, but then by the time you get to work it's calmed way down, then this kind of thing is absolutely brilliant, because you know, you won't smell it really strongly after a few hours at all. There'll just be a slight hint that only you'll be able to smell. And yeah, I'm quite impressed with these. I'm digging the Chansons. So as soon as I get the other one, I'll make a little video.